Yes. Nice. Okay. Organizing now? Yeah. This is my little port. Okay, so that's pretty cool. But we can upgrade these to do later stuff, so we can send them adhesive frames to something else later if we increase our research. What am I carrying right now? I'm over encumbered again. Resources. Oh, it's all these resources. Okay. So now that we've got that, I do have a lot more other stuff on me which I can't store anywhere. Which is all this. So the adhesives, the jars, all this stuff. Helium-3, mercury. The helium-3 can actually go in the gas container, but it's already full. No, you're empty. Okay, so we need to bring in more helium for this generator, because this generator must be consuming a lot quicker. So if I go into here, go into my inventory. Wait, why can I... Is this all gas? This is all gas. I can store all of this. And some of them are liquids. Oh, shit. I totally forgot about that. Oh, so all I needed was liquid containers and gas. Oh, okay. Okay, so all we need is I want to transfer them. So that's that. And then I want a mixed one, right? Gas. Can you go on this side, please? Why is it only going thinking? Why can I not put it at the back? The snapping low-key annoys me because you can't turn snapping off, can you? Do I need to grab you? No, I'll take you. Interface is on the side. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, good point. So I just need to return this, which is what I was about to do. I need to turn it this way. There we go. Multiple different gases in there. There we go. That's better. Can you reposition filled canisters? Yes. Yep. Beautiful. So obviously that will stop producing once that container gets full of adhesive frames. And that'll mean the iron and the aluminium will back up as well. And the cargo ship has still got loads of items that it wants to get rid of, but it can't because the container's full here. Well, this platform's full and the storage is full. Okay, cool. So now my inventory weight, oh, it's nice and low. Nice and low. We've got loads of these notes as well.
You know the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviation. Well, hey there,
I can't tell if we've... Actually, let's just go through all of these and let's see if any side missions pop up.
Crimson Fleet, this is the personal log of Lynn's amazing right-hand man. That's me, Hella. Another day, another giant rock. The rock...
Supervisor's log supplemental. Still day 2 of Argos Extractor's Vectera dig.
This is Vanguard Moira. Sorry. Warden Tom Gillespie. Authorization
No.
12210. This is likely to be my final log recording. The riots that started in D block have spilled into A, B, and C blocks. I've ordered everyone to fall back to the shuttle bay for evacuation. It was prisoner D03118, Jasper Cricks, who led the revolt. His crew tunneled into the armory undetected, and then all hell broke loose. As the log is recovered, I urge the UC authorities to perform a full investigation, as Cricks undoubtedly had help from the guards and the staff. I'm now heading to my personal escape shuttle, and we'll try to jump out of the system. Wish me luck. Warden Gillespie, out.
Nice. The way I would put this game, Wobbly, is Skyrim and No Man's Sky. That's the way I would put it. Or Fallout 4 and No Man's Sky.
I am in the mood for a mocha macchiato.
Mocha macchiato. So it's got the sprinkle of Bethesda's known things for it, but then it's got No Man's Sky with the exploration, but limited. You don't get as much free roaming exploration like you do in No Man's Sky, but it's kind of still there. A lot of the same kind of stuff happens. Mining, build, base building, all that kind of stuff. But you get to do automation in this, which is good. Automation. Factory stuff. little bit Dyson Sphere then? No, not as much. No, it's not as complicated or to the extent of Satisfactory or Dyson Sphere or any of that stuff. You basically, you put a miner down, you choose where the destination of the output goes. So for example, into storage, you can then send the output of that storage to a fabricator where it will make a specific item like an adhesive frame like we just did then. And then later down the line, when you go down your research tree, you can unlock more additional advanced automation machines. You can put a manufacturer down. That manufacturer might need the adhesives and it might need wires. So then you send your wires being made and adhesive into that to make a more common object that you're going to use and store that. You know? Right, so we need... Let me know if there is a mod that allows us to separate the items that get delivered when ships arrive. You know? That'd be a good mod to install. So if I was to, on one planet, pick up aluminium, iron, and copper, I can ship that to this planet. And then on this side, I can go, okay, I want iron to go there. I want, yeah, like a splitter, basically, yeah. We don't have that. So you can't send multiple items via a ship right now. Where you can, it just all goes into one container and you can't split it from there. You have to manually pick it up and then shove it into, which will take time. Unless there's a thing for it, but I don't think there is. And put into very basic production akin to very early games. Yeah. 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 There's no conveyor belts or anything like that. You just go, okay, I want you to teleport from that container to that machine. There is a per minute level. That's like the miners do have a per minute. So like it makes 1.7 per minute. All that kind of stuff. So you can have a bit of a, what's it called? Understanding of how many iron you're making per minute and stuff. I want a Pringle.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Right, so we need to get the files from this guy.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Elgato's attention for, oh, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Elgato orders me to help you out.
Yeah, you should be happy Elgato's including you to talk.
Happy? Oh, I'm thrilled. Still, this leaves me with a lot of unknowns. And in our line of work, unknowns get you killed. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal?
Nope. It's Mr. Steele, the Earth Savior Award. I prefer to keep it to myself. Why don't you ask to be yourself? Nope, still the reason I'm here.
Okay. So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest? His credentials. So you're hitting the Gall Bank branch in New Atlantis. Nice score, very lucrative and very dangerous. If you're going after a gold mine like that, I'll want to come along for the ride, or you're not getting near Dombrowski. Well, well, it appears we have a mind reader
I don't
here.
know if I trust this guy, you know.
You're absolutely right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet.
Oh.
It's as simple as that. Fine. You want to play it that way and suit yourself. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately,
How would he do?
the Siren is hosting the Tehran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt. Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the StarField ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets.
Okay.
He's a VIP executive, which means he either worked really, really hard using blood, sweat, and tears to make the arduous climb to the top, or he backstabbed, lied, cheated, and betrayed his way up the corporate ladder. From
Sounds
what I've heard,
about every company.
it's the second option. Now you're speaking my language. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection.
Oh.
Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started.
Thanks for the warning.
Good luck. Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the cannabis. Having fun at our little gala. What the hell? When I asked you earlier, you said you weren't here for anything else. Not only did you lie to me, but now you're telling me that she sent you after the award alone? And of course, Neva just happened to leave that out of her message about you, right?
Wobbly.
I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal.
Thank you for the tier 1 for 7 months.
Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place. She told you to hold that over my head, did she? Oh, that witch. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. So tell me, what's the status of your plan?
I've just gotten started.
Okay, then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the StarField ballroom.
No, everything's in the ballroom.
Where the award's hidden, and we can go from there.
We're under 60
And
hours,
if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook,
but still above
remember
52.
that any gunfire is going to set off the ship's alarms. As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with anything you want. What's the status of your plan?
Now back to 60. Baggins.
I once saw Neva strip down a
Thanks to
UC
5 gifted subs.
security ship and sell the
Thanks.
parts back to the UC through a shell company. If that doesn't put your concerns to rest, I don't know what will. Now tell me, what about the status of your plan? How can I help? Get back to it.
All right.
Trident must have spent a fortune.
This is one of Trident's top.
Stardew Ballroom. Whoa.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events.
An open bar would have been nice.
Um,
But Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got. Larry has an A-level executive rating over at Galbank, which means he has access to everyone's accounts at the touch of a button. It's for the society's high rollers. If you don't have more than 8 figures in your account, I wouldn't even bother going after the award.
Damn.
It's a shame that the Earth ended in such a sorry state, but I'm glad the society has the nerve to do something about it. That's all then? Okay. Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, huh?
The society chair has really outdone herself. Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positive. I heard he uses Galbank's VIP suite on the Siren of the Stars almost monthly. Does the man ever do any real work? That award is such a joke. It's for members of the society to pat their own backs for spending the most money on the cause. I'm a silver member of the society, but only 100,000 more credits, and I hit the gold tier. Well, that was boring.
Wow.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it? So, what's bring? Let's put it this way. He's screwed over so many people. If he suddenly disappeared from the universe, I don't think anyone would miss him.
Hey, Archme. How you doing, man?
Even if I was offered the award, I wouldn't take it. Can you imagine the security nightmare I'd have to deal with? No, thank you. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Here for business? His behavior towards women is abominable. That man really ought to be ashamed of himself.
Damn.
Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child.
Doing some miniature painting?
Enjoy
Or miniatures?
the rest of the event.
Hello. Are you a member
So
of the
what
society?
brings you aboard? Larry likes to drop overly complex words into conversations. I'm sure he knows that it annoys people, but he does it anyway. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child. Nice to have met you.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
Quite a lovely starliner.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nothing but the best for the society. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it.
Oh. That's what we're
forget to
after.
donate to the
Juicy. Juicy news.
Here for business or pleasure?
Is this important? I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense.
Speak to Sheila about the ES award. Okay, this is her.
Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important.
I heard you're in charge of the award. When will the award ceremony occur? Is it risky to hold the award ceremony aboard a Starliner?
Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask?
Let's get a look at such a fabulous award. What do you mean, the transfer of the award?
Well, the Earth Savior Award is one of a kind. The blue diamonds alone are irreplaceable. Since we can't produce a new award every year, it's instead passed from one recipient to the next. I supervise the transfer and make certain that there's ample security during transport and at the destination. Forget it. I refuse to have a repeat of last year's fiasco, where the name leaked early and started a common brawl. The winner's name is safely sealed away with the award itself, inside the master safe located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the
Can you match have adhesive in the game? Not what I've seen so far, Gamertech. That's something I do want to get bloody made.
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
About 1,000 things to deal with. And
Alright, discover how to access the purser's safe. Guest suites. Where's the purser's office, though?
If you want to dine at Captain Rokov's table during dinner service, it's only an additional 5,000 credits.
What the hell's going on in there?
I'm sorry, I'm very busy right now. Could you please go
Just
away?
look around before we go anywhere to make sure that the suite... I'm gonna guess, no, the suite will be in Guestlands, right? Scouts access... Okay, so we're there.
On behalf of Trident Luxury Lines, I'd like to welcome you aboard. Welcome to the Purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today?
Can I store things with confidence in your safe?
Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered,
hey, Harry.
the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe. An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs, and commercial goods transfers. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people at every port of call instead of being constantly stuck below decks. I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can assist you with today? Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful
We need
trip.
to claim the ID.
I'm sorry. It's against Trident policy to... Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise.
Alright, let's try and get a claim ID.
assure you that the route is
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions?
Jesus.
I'm a very busy woman.
Karen, chill out. I need your claim ID for the Earth Savior Award.
Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that?
Just hand over the claim so I can be on my way. Oh. This could be difficult. But then I don't want guards coming after me.
And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand? I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Maybe we can work something out.
Oh?
Not happening.
Shit!
Oh, this is utterly preposterous. I'm not giving you anything. I should say so. The nerve of you to even ask something so stupid.
Damn it. Hi there. I do.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
I need her ID. I'm very persuasive. I have no skills in persuasion. The other option. Wait. What's the other option? Steal it from her or kill her?
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
Oh, hold on.
Now what?
What can you tell me about Claudia Swist?
Claudia Swist is a low-level employee at Gold Bank. Barely holds a decent security rating there, so there's not much to tell. Her cabin was paid for by Dombrowski, and she's been hovering near him ever since they boarded the Siren. Normally that wouldn't raise any eyebrows, but the fact that Dombrowski's married to someone else, that changes people's perception just a little bit. They claim their goal is to celebrate the soul of the Earth, the culture, the people, and the ideals of the past. In their minds, Earth is now dead, which is why they feel that preservation of its remaining aspects is so important. In reality, this is what happens when folks with far too much time and far too much money get together to make themselves feel like they're contributing to society.
They're contributing to society. Why can't I just kill Dombrowski and take his credentials off his body?
You seriously need to ask. Okay, I'll give you two reasons. First, Gold Bank protects their own. Kill Dombrowski, and they send Ecliptic after every Crimson Fleet ship they can find. That's something Elgato wants, I suspect. And second, you offer Gal Bank employee in every single Gal Bank facility in the settled systems will triple their security. I'm gonna guess that won't help with whatever your plans are regarding Gal Bank, now will it? Go do something useful, okay? Yeah? As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with anything you want. What's the status of your plan?
But I need to claim ID.
Like the ship's purser probably told you. It's because the system is completely automated. The only way you're gonna get the award is by using Sheila's claim ID. But she's not going to just hand it over. Here, give her this. I'm certain it'll help. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms. Don't you have somewhere to be?
An open bar would have been nice.
Hey, Karen, I'm back.
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman. Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish?
I'll tell everyone about your little nest egg in Paradiso.
Oh my goodness. How did you know about that? There's no need to make a scene. If you're here to steal the award, there's nothing I can really do about that, is there? Here, take it.
All right.
Please remember to obey all.
All right. Here we go. Maybe I should speak to that guy first. Speak to Claudius Swist before going in there and setting off alarms and getting shot at.
Sorry, do I know you?
What the hell's going on with you?
Okay, wait, are you seriously... are you trying to pick me up? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone. And my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous.
Oh, I know.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me? How did you... That idiot. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works. So let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy?
Oh, Petchy Delivery. I give you cash, you give me Dubronski on a platter. All I need is something incriminating on Dubronski. Oh, persuade again.
If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that?
We've got 3 turns. The Crimson Fleet wants that information.
If you're trying to intimidate me by saying that, it's not gonna work.
Auto persuade?
Oh, damn it, all the hell.
Auto persuade
You're
works.
one of the authorities? Then I'm already sunk. All right, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off.
That works.
Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them.
If you want revenge, give me proof and I can use it against him.
I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
What was your contribution to the Galbank scheme? What was the Vera's contribution to the Galbank scheme?
What, are you writing a damn novel? Fine. Vera works for UC Security, so he kept a lookout on their comnet for any Galbank chatter. I guess you could call him our early warning system. And Dombrowski made sure that all of the crypto manipulation I was working on didn't turn up in Galbank's automatic audits. You need top clearance for that kind of access, so we had to cut him in, whether we liked it or not. What do you think is going on? I'm using that gullible idiot to get what I want. If I have to squash him on my way to the top, then so be it. Let's get one thing straight. Larry Dombrowski's no saint. He deserves everything that's coming to him. It doesn't matter if you're here to judge me or not, because there's no... Dombrowski is a piece of human garbage. He'd stab you in the back for table scraps, then stab you again to steal dessert. The plan's always been to milk the guy for everything he's worth, and then leave him in the dust. Not bad for a lowly Galbank worker drone, right? I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the crypto key of actual credits. Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost credits to whatever legit transfers that the bank transacts. The genuine credits enter a dummy account. The best part is that I also alter the crypto keys as the real cash flows into our accounts. By the time it lands in our pockets, the creds are clean. So, on paper, it appears that all of the bank's transactions are covered, when it's really just our ghosted dummy creds. Genius, right?
Quite smart.
I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
Right, let's go to the vault. Oh, we got the award. Oh, we've already spotted this guy once.
All future society events.
Hello. You here for the charity event?
Actually, I'm here on business.
Well, I work for UC Security, meaning that business isn't exactly my area of expertise. I'm afraid I can't really help you. If you're looking for a business opportunity, you might want to check with someone else.
Says you have information about Laura Dunst.
Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off. Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
Damn it.
So what brings you aboard?
Need your assistance again.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested.
Bennett's gaming Devonsky and Swiss.
Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky.
Hey, Theater. How you doing, man?
Problem is, he's
Happy
not
Sunday.
gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows.
A ship-wide emergency might do the trick. Should we wait until he returns to the cabin and falls asleep?
Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency. Don't worry, it'll be as easy as it was.
Could you imagine if I got to go back to the
Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet?
If everybody dies on this ship, I'm gonna be in trouble with the
Things are getting
cop
hot
there.
around here, and Won't be long before Trident figures out you had help. There's access to the crew section that you can reach through the Starview Ballroom. Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time at his station as usual. Have fun with that guy. He's a real piece of work. Once you're past Sundin, just look for the room marked Environmental Control. Everything you need is inside.
Sounded. How does the ship lockdown work?
All passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabins. That way we keep the halls clear and avoid a panic. Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors will automatically unlock. This is normally to ensure the crew can check cabins quickly and without interference. But in our case, it's like having an all-access pass.
True.
On the surface, he's an upstanding citizen of the United Colonies, pretty high up in UC security. Lots of clout with mast. Underneath, he's a greedy piece of garbage. Given the chance, he'd backstab you for a cret stick and pin the murder on someone else. Come to think of it, if he wasn't such a petty tyrant, he'd probably thrive with the Crimson Fleet. Remember, the moment you shut down that system, the entire ship goes into lockdown mode.
All right. This could be interesting.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Ship into lockdown mode.
Shh. Listen. Can't hear the engines. You're not going to find other engines anywhere else.
Oh, this is the guy.
Hey, hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rokov's guest, right?
Yep.
Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you?
What do you do around here? Kind of rolling down here, isn't it? We need to get into the lab spot. Why would I say that?
I'm the Siren's chief engineer. Trident put me in charge of the entire tech team. We do our best to keep the ship running smoothly and efficiently. Of course, this beauty is a cutting-edge piece of spacecraft design. Almost everything has triple redundancy, like the life support system. Unfortunately, that means there's quite a bit of downtime.
Quite a bit of downtime?
Right? Yeah, a little. A few of the techs call this deck the dungeon. I think you can see why. Not exactly Starliner-class comfort down here. Don't get me wrong. The quiet gives me time to gather my
You gotta
thoughts,
love the accent,
sketch
right? It's so
homework,
hoppy.
and all that, but I'd rather work on the bridge.
Rather work on the bridge. I like to go to the toilet because I need a poop.
Oh, sorry, that area's off limits. No exceptions.
Maybe this will change your mind. Captain Rogov said he'd be willing to forgive your gambling debt.
Oh, really? Well, that changes things quite a bit. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away?
Okay. So what's your role in the Siren of Stars? Kind of rolling environment control, isn't it? What kind of thing? Okay.
Feel free to look around, but don't mess with any of the controls.
Okay. Have a good one. Cannot be sealed without approval from the chief engineer on duty. See Trident manual thing. Oh shit.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
Hey dude, something happened in the room, sorry.
Cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive.
Okay, let's try not to kill anybody, Bitz. Let's try not to kill anybody.
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction.
Yep.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
Something that the Crimson Fleet wants. I'm undercover the USC Steph, and I need everything you've got on Dobronsky.
You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit?
Oh,
So what?
shit.
I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay
Why did I-
loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly
The
want
Ryzen
to
quest line?
incriminate myself?
No, I've
by
only
handing
delivered
over
coffee.
evidence?
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instruction.
Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it. That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail. At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it.
All right.
You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Okay, you kill him.
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency.
Hey, dude.
Well, well. You must.
2005. I've kind of noticed that's kind of like a
Gabriel.
decent amount.
I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
Let's negotiate.
Please report to your
Excellent.
cabins in an
Excellent.
orderly
So,
fashion and
before we
remain there until you
begin,
receive
let's
further
review the
instructions.
facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me.
That's an amazing trick, Professor. Hang on, I need to get the thesaurus out to understand what you're saying.
I see. Well, that certainly places a damper on our negotiations. Perhaps I can hasten my diatribe to temper your violence-ridden contribution. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
Yes.
Splendid. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
He was using long words and had to simplify it because he knows I'm a spoon.
This ship is in a state of emergency. Please return to your cabin immediately.
Well, looks like everything worked out, just like we planned. I wish you hadn't blown away the gambling debt that Sandine owed me. But hey, you got the job done.
I couldn't have done this without your help.
I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Elgato how much I pitched in to help. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner?
No.
Ah, so he told you to keep it from me. I see. I wouldn't want you to risk your position with the fleet like I did, so I'll just leave it alone. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Overreach.
What'd you call me?
Don't worry, it's not an insult. It's a very old Russian word for comrade. It's what I intend to call you from now on, so get used to it.
May I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly
If
fashion.
there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
Proceed to New Atlantis.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm and proceed to your cabin.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time.
Where's my... Trying to find out where to go.
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction or a drill.
I need to pack up and get out of here.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
There we go. Woo. Get off this bloody ship. And we didn't kill anybody as well. Real Sims ladies, please stand up.
Pressure normalizing.
Lol.
Undocking complete.
Saying that, yeah, I should be able to fast travel straight to it, right? Time to go and rob a bank. Woo! Mess-free mission, I know. At least it didn't go as bad as the Mars mission.
another shift.
You will be scanned as you enter
The second shirt this stream. What's that? Oh. Baggins with a free t-shirt as well. 2 free. That's you and Karami. Bum 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 bum.
How are you doing? It's been a while since
Not sure if those maroon zealots live in space.
Now I'm broke with points. All your million have gone. Hello.
Hello. Welcome to the Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives.
There are bounty hunters here. It's a classic setup.
How the hell did you know that? Look, Ecliptic busted in here and said something about letting you walk into the archives, and then they're gonna jump you. I'm supposed to let you in and then get the heck out of here. They said if I didn't do exactly what they said, they'd kill me. Just be careful. I don't even know how many of them are hiding in there.
It's a good job I've got bounty hunter abilities, right? That pistol, really good. Just too bad I don't have much ammo. The damage this thing does. Woo. Get out of here. I need diversion loud enough to hear the talk. Bounty hunters. So do I need to go back to the key now? I do, don't I? So we got both. Right. We've got both optional objectives.
Get aboard.
Hi.
Hi.
Please disregard. I attempted an informal
I need to get some ammo for that pistol. Quite a bit, to be fair. It's shredded through their shields and armor. I always forget which way to go in here.
Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten
Rook.
Where do I go again in here?
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet.
Rokov already here on the ship.
Yeah, that'd be a first.
All right, neighbor, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right. Now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard. Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Crix hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
Scanning. Scanning. The Legacy had CBR-27 transponder. We could start by tracking its precise location. That's because I got the scanning skill.
The Rook's right. We tackle one problem at a time. Can we track it, Neva?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the ComSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that ComSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to
Good night, Baggins.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the ComSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction.
We do or we die. That's the way Crix did things. And that is the way we should have been doing it for years. It's as simple as that.
I promise. You're gonna write that in your diary, little girl?
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.
All right. It looks like we're going to go and raid a bloody UC ship. There are different dialogue options depending on your skills. Yeah, it seems almost as complicated as an in-depth as Baldur's Gate. Yeah, so obviously I've just put an ability into my scanning right to scan planets. Hence the reason I got that dialogue. So which is pretty cool. It's the same with because my background is a bounty hunter, hence the reason I found out the bounty hunter skill. And then because I've interrogated people and threatened people when I had a bounty on my head because I was a wanted man, I got further in conversations as well.
And you are dead.
The thing is as well, this game has a new game plus, which is pretty cool. Straight off the bat.
Start something, because I'll finish it.
Jazz, my ship's busted. Something's wrong with my shields. It's like they aren't even there.
Well, I'm not... All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award?
I did.
Or I'm not going to be very disappointed.
There you go.
Well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're going to end up with some credits in your pocket. Of course.
How much, though?
It would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn thing to Rokov. But that's on you. Anyway, here's your cash.
How much am I gonna get?
Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet?
3,000 for that.
We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
3,000 for stealing that thing.
Need a drink? Bog at the Last Nova will be more than happy to take your credits.
Let me get some ammo. What pistol ammo does this need? 43 MI.
We may not have official security on the key. I heard weapons for all. I bet I have something that will catch.
Hey Blitzy, how you doing, man? Maybe chat or Bitz can help me. I lost Sarah. Uh-oh. How can you track her down? Check the lodge. She should be there. If not, just go to your ship. Or go into your menu, so press tab, go to your ship in the bottom left, click on C, which is crew, and make sure she's assigned to the ship or outpost. Or she could be dead. Ammo. It was 43. I'm gonna guess Ultra Mag, but it says MI, right? It was. Oh, sorry, this could be it.
I drink. You
Gun
drink.
Fine by me.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, 24 rounds. Bloody hell, for 800 credits. Jesus. Bloody hell, I need to make my own ammo. Maybe do a quick save, reload, just in case. Or maybe that's part of the mission.
Hello.
That she's on Overwatch or something. Who pulled the flipping bodies out of the thing again? Stop pulling these bodies out of here. Is there a way we can get rid of these?
What do you want now?
Stop hiding the bodies. Unless you want to sit at a tea party. Want to have a tea party? Get a tea party. Put your leg under the table. Sit properly. Okay, he's chilling there. Okay, right. Let's get you. We're gonna have a little tea party over here. Take a seat on the chair. No. Sit up. Get better posture. Is it your arm? Get your arm around. There you go. Okay. Right, now turn around. Just like that. Right, and now pull your leg off the table. Get it under. Oh, not like. God damn it. Stop showing me your ass. There we go. Just do that. And we'll sit you down there. There you go. Now they just had a night out. Okay, his foot. Foot off the table. There you go. Really under. There we go. Now they can just chill here. For now. They're just passed out. They're taking a nap. Who knows when they'll wake up? We'll find out. I nip off to make a coffee and Bitz goes full corpse tea party. Big fan of you said adventure guns and Bitz. Good to catch you on stream. Hell yeah, welcome in, man. Welcome in. I do need to go for a quick bio break, chat, so BRB, a couple of minutes.